Hey, everybody. Welcome to Facebook Live. This is Nintendo Show Live. This is the show where we give you that dirty, that nitty gritty, that nasty good stuff, that gooey ooey, if you will.
That
I need to
gooey
come up with a better
Nintendo.
I need to come up with a better way to describe this
Gross.
thing. I
It's
cannot think of a
disgusting.
good way to describe Nintendo Live. Nintendo Show Live is basically us doing a podcast, but you get to see all the mess ups. You get to see things way early, which is great for all of you. So you get all that good stuff. So that's it. We're going to do a podcast here in about 2 seconds as I look in my Google Docs and things get real professional. Things get real good. Remember, Facebook Live listeners, just leave some comments, leave us some love, share this around the world. It really helps out, especially if you know people that are like gaming fans, anybody, friends, whatever. Send it to your buddies and lady buddies. Are buddies dudes? What are buddies?
Buddies are non
Everybody, right?
gender.
Non-gender.
Yeah, dude. Buddy, you can have a buddy
Non-gender.
that's a
Buddy's a
different
buddy.
gender.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
My
So go get
dog's
your
my
buddies.
buddy.
For
It's not
real.
even like
It's not even
dude, it
well,
could
I
be
guess
animals.
It could be a gender.
I don't know.
Anything. Everyone's okay.
Mario.
Buddy it up. So let's get going, dude. Let's get into the show. Ready, set, go. Welcome to the Nintendo Show, episode 33. I'm your co-host, Devin Moon, and with me, as always, King of the Castle, Lord of the Manor, Trevor Payne.
Here.
Cheers.
I don't know.
Here,
man.
King.
Cheers. I feel like a king.
Dude.
I appreciate that intro, Dev. I've been watching lots of King Arthur stuff on History Channel. I feel real educated. You know what I mean when it comes to that King Arthur.
Dude,
Yeah, dude.
I know.
Pretty good. I'm
Yeah,
impressed.
I'm knighting you right now. I don't have
Oh shoot!
I had a lightsaber around here.
Okay, I was going to say, do you have a sword?
Don't have a sword. No,
Ugh.
I saw a sword at a Cabela's recently, and I thought to myself, do I need to become one of those people? I don't need to be one of those people.
Do you hunt a
But
deer
if
with a sword?
Dude, it's legit.
That's incredible.
That's the real way to hunt deer.
Dude, you're not a real hunter unless you slay a deer with the samurai sword.
You just wait at the top of the trees. The birds coo, and then
Yeah.
you go down, baby. Come down hard on that deer.
Oh, man, that's rough.
That's how I hunt, Trev. I don't know how you hunt, but that's how I do it. Anyways, let's get into the Nintendo stuff. This week we go over the newest Paper Mario game, Pikmin 3 coming soon, and Mario World takes on Banjo Kazooie in Nintendo fight. Oh, baby. And as usual, the show is nothing without you. So remember, listener, if you want to be part of the show, visit our website at nintendoshow.com, or you can watch us here live on Facebook and leave your comments, questions, concerns right there, and we will answer them as they come. That happens at 9:15 p.m. every Sunday. And then that's how this goes. Trev, are you ready to enter the mysterious, magical world that is Mr. Miyamoto's Magical News?
I'm always ready. He makes me so happy. I'll always visit that world. Let's do it.
Dude, it's a wonderful world. He's like my little Willy Wonka.
Ooh.
I love this man.
Okay.
Big fan of this man.
Cool.
Dude, he can take a sunrise, something candy, man. All right, Paper Mario has come in. Number 1, the newest Paper Mario game, Paper Mario or the Origami King, was randomly announced this week. Oh my gosh, man, I'm having a hard time. Here's the mess up, so I'm starting over. Number 1, Paper Mario, the Origami King, the newest Paper Mario game. Dude, it's killing me. Was randomly announced this week, set to release July 17th. The game will feature new mechanics like a 1,000-fold arm that will allow you to pull and tear at objects in the world to solve puzzles, as well as a new turn-based ring battle mechanic that is about attacking enemies in lines. The game looks beautiful.
Oh, it
and
does.
continues Nintendo's log obsession with crafts. Craft ladies? Craft gentlemen?
They're a crafty bunch.
They're crafty, dude. They're Yoshis, they're Kirby's, all made of crafts. This one, giving that origami some love now. Paper has become origami. Trev, dude, what do you think of the trailer, man? What do you think of this trailer, dude?
So I woke up and like I was getting a bunch of text messages like, dude, did you see the new Mario stuff? And I was like, wait a minute, no, is it happening? And so of course I went
Yeah.
straight to that YouTube. I busted out some Mario origami. What? So it was so cool. It is beautiful. Nintendo knows how
It
to take
is.
some crafts and just make
Man.
it so joyful, and like it seems like there's going to be a cool story to it. Princess Peach got real funky and weird, like she was possessed by Bowser or something weird like that.
Dracula, baby. Dracula feels horror vibes
Right,
all around this
right. When
thing.
I was watching it,
So
I
good.
was like, dude, something's wrong here.
It's just pizzazz.
But it
Yeah,
looks
dude.
good, and I hope that
It looks
they've
so
learned
good.
from the last couple Paper Mario games. Because like I felt like those were, I don't know, they just felt off. They felt, I don't know, like a lot of
Yeah.
fluff. It just wasn't enough, like kind of the RPG-ness. And I don't know, I didn't like the whole sticker thing as much, like being limited in your attacks based off of what stickers you had, like the last one that came out on the Wii U. So I sure hope that we get some good stuff on here, because this game looks just amazing, and we get it so soon, Dev. We get it real soon.
Yeah, it's true, man. Like you say, it looks beautiful. Very surprising. I mean, well, let's get into a fan question real quick. Joe asks, this trailer kind of came out of nowhere. He says, do you expect we will see this happening over the next few months, where we get no direct and just one-off games trailers here and there? Do you expect that this may be Nintendo's future? This is not the first time that they've dropped a trailer randomly. This has happened before. I can't remember what game it was, but it was recently that there was just a random game and you're like, oh, I guess it's happening. We're going to be seeing this. I don't know if this is their future. I don't know. It's kind of just a weird.
I hope not.
No, me too.
I liked it. It's fun to wake up and be like, oh, a new Mario game.
Yeah.
Like, that's super cool. But I think the thing for me, like, I like a little bit more fanfare, for fanfare's sake. I want to see someone giving some sweet, like, details, nitty gritty about the game, maybe watching someone play it. But a trailer is great because, like, we get a movie trailer and it's awesome and we get excited for a movie. Hopefully that maybe they dive in a little bit further into it in the coming month before the game comes out, but it comes out so soon in July. So maybe in June they'll have a direct that might, I guess, give a lot of that nitty gritty details, maybe next month or something before. But from what I can see, it looks awesome. I think that's one that we're going to play as a family and just enjoy it. And I like the idea of the origami, like all the folding up, and because it's like Paper Mario in a way. And that's what I initially thought. But then I saw like all the folding and I was like, oh, shoot. And then the title, the origami, whatever, Origami Killer. That's what it's called.
I believe
the Origami King.
The Origami King.
It really looks awesome. I'm excited. I love these games.
So my hope for this is a little higher. So this, if you didn't know, this game, the original Paper Mario was done, and I think maybe Thousand Year Door was done by Intelligent Systems, whoever does Fire Emblem. So they know their RPG stuff.
Sure.
The last two were done also by the same developer, but they were also helped out a lot by other like developers that don't have as much experience. So Intelligent Systems was like kind of the bossy boss, like, hey, we need, this is the way we want it to look like. But you can tell there was something off with those games. They were missing those RPG mechanics. So I'm interested in this battle system. The ring thing seems like an interesting thing. I just hope it keeps my interest throughout the game. I think that's my problem with these Paper Mario games, is that I lose interest from that mechanic. That simple mechanic that they like to introduce. So my worry is that, but I do like the idea of like aligning these characters to get the right hops, to press the button right, and all that kind of stuff.
Kind of the
and
turn-based
it adds
stuff.
to the origami feel. Yeah, it adds to that origami feel with the 3D kind of stuff. I like that you can ride a boat, you can ride a car, like a little shoe car. This trailer was dope. Like, it was a super dope trailer. Cool. Just like all the things that they showed in it was really epic. And I was impressed by this trailer. So for me, like, I'm not a super fan of Paper Mario. I think it's like a half for me. I'm interested in this one. I hope, and dude, hopefully it's Nintendo is doing something really amazing with the Switch. A lot of games that are kind of like so are really like going above and beyond. I think this has the best Animal Crossing. I think it has the best Luigi's Mansion game. I think we have a lot of best on this system, particularly best Zelda game is on this system.
True, very true.
Mario Odyssey is really good. I don't know if it's the best Mario,
but it's good.
But it is really good. It's really good. And so for me, it's like, you know, we already have all these best. I think they're hitting a good stride here. Hopefully they keep it
Agreed.
up. So Paper Mario looks really exciting. So yeah, man.
I'm excited. I'm pumped.
That action. Yeah, dude. Super pumped. Number 2, Trev. Recent leaks from a reliable source suggest that we will see Pikmin 3 this year and that we can expect the game to come soon. It seems possible that we'll be seeing Pikmin 3 has been rumored for a long time. It's been rumored for like a year or more, a year plus. I remember talking about this on other podcasts that I've done. And dude, so I do believe this is a thing. I think just Nintendo keeps a lot of these games in their back pocket to be like, and this is where we're going to put it. Like this is the time.
Rumors it's been done for a while. So it's like, what are you waiting for? But maybe they are waiting for that drought that they're kind of having right now. And they're like, we don't have any big major things. So like, hey, we're going to hold on to this one until we need it. And then they drop it. And, I could totally see that because like this would be a good time to drop a Pikmin game. That would be pretty dope.
Yeah, I think it's just waiting for those rainy days, and that's mostly what we're doing here. I don't know if Pikmin 3 is a rainy day game. I like Pikmin. I think it's okay. Like, it's good. Like, it's a good game, but I don't think it's a game that's going to be like millions of dollars. We're gonna convince fans that you're a Pikmin fan. Like, you don't convince a lot of people to be Pikmin fans. It's really fun.
It's good.
I don't know, dude.
It is good. They're not my favorite games, but I could totally see them. Hopefully, they do a little bit of a twist on it, make it a little bit different, so that way, maybe mix it up a little bit. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for me, I'm like, yeah, I hope whatever it is that they add to this game, it's actually substantial enough. I feel like a lot of these
Battle Royale Pikmin.
Yeah, I think that would be the feature we need. Just drop those bad boys in, see how it all works out.
Just let them all fight.
Those red and blue guys just going at it, dude. No, I just feel like a lot of these what is it? Remakes, not remakes, but like remasters. The things they add are just so. I'd like to see a little more work, especially if Pikmin's been worked so long. It's not a game that needs a lot of visual work or a lot of help in that way. I just feel like it needs help with maybe some new control scheme or features, especially since it's a Wii U port and they used heavily the touchscreen stuff and all that. Should be interesting to see how that all works out in the end.
Absolutely.
But anyways, there's that. So, I wanted to try this Zelda quiz, but I don't know if it'll work because this link is weird. So we'll see. Let's try this.
Test it. You want me to pull it up too?
Yeah, I can.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, that might work. Okay. Boop-a-da-boop. It goes to a Wikipedia thing or it Googles it, but I got there. I don't know if you got there, but here we are.
Yep.
Okay. So this is a Nintendo Life quiz. I just wanted to do this randomly. Just put a little game in. Oh, then that's it with Miyamoto's news, by the way. If you didn't know, the news is done.
All the news.
See ya, Miyamoto. It's been real. Nintendo Live Zelda quiz. So we're going to see how like amazingly good we know our Zelda games. So let's start this bad boy off.
We claim to be huge fans, Devin. We claim to be huge Zelda fans. So if we can't, this is going to be real disappointing if we can't.
I know. So maybe we're putting too much on the line. Like, I feel like when we do these quizzes, I'm like, should we do this? Are we going to prove that we're just like players, that we're total fakes? Are we charlatans? Charlatans, I say.
Here.
I'm like very medieval, not
middle evil.
Middle evil.
I like it.
Middle Earth. So question 1, Trev, of the Zelda, do you know your Zelda quiz is as follows. Everyone, play along with us. Not including the re-releases or remakes. How many mainline Nintendo Legend of Zelda games feature Link in the title? So the the answers are 3, 4, 5, or 6. So let's go through this.
Dude. Okay, so we got
Link,
right? So that would be what was that? Zelda 2.
Zelda 2,
or was it just Zelda 2? Link's awesomeness.
No, there's something to it.
Oh fudge!
I'm
gonna just say yes on that one. Yeah, let's say that was one.
Yeah, I felt like it's something. I feel like Link's in that one.
Link's Awakening.
Say that one. Link's Awakening. Link to the Past.
Link to the Past. And A Link Between Worlds. Okay, so that's 4. We're at 4 so far.
4. That's it,
right? Link's Minish Cap, I think. Just kidding. Let's go with 4.
Crossbow training.
Yeah,
dude, I like it.
Dude, oh wait, 4. No, it said mainline, right? Mainline.
Yeah, we got it. No, we're good. Okay. Yeah, we're totally
4?
Good.
Did we do it?
We got it.
Okay, good.
Yep, 4. Yeah, we did it. Zelda 2 was The Adventures of Link. The Adventure of Link, actually.
Cool.
Question 2. The Philips CDI Honest 3 poorly... Oh, really? Sweet. Yeah. The Philips CDI hosted 3 poorly received non-Nintendo Zelda games. Which of the following was not a Philips CDI title? Link, The Faces of Evil, Zelda, The Wand of Gamelon, Zelda's Adventure, and Link's Adventure.
So I know for sure The Wand of Gamelon is a real game, and I watched some gameplay. Oh, hot dog, man.
Dude. Yeah, it's horrible.
So bad. And that's the one I just learned about because I never knew that was a game. And I watched it and I was shocked that Nintendo let a company do that to their precious game, dude. Oh, they learned their lesson. It's awful. Like, if you don't know what this is, like, Google it. It is like some weird, like, cartoony, like, but not like good quality. And it's just, the gameplay looks terrible. Anyways. No. So, all right. So, which is not?
More. The other one I know. So there was 3. I know Zelda was one of them. Like Zelda was the lead of one of them. So I think Zelda's Adventure is one. And I feel like if we're gonna go with the Wand of Gamelon, I feel like Faces of Evil seems like a possibility.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Maybe it's Link's Adventure. I don't know. What do you feel? What is your heart?
My heart is saying the Faces of Evil. Link, The Faces of Evil just sounds stupid. That's not it, so right? I don't know.
But it is a bad game. You know what I mean? Like, Wand of Gamelon? Come on, bro.
I don't know. But the thing is, all right, but what was Zelda 2? Zelda 2 was something... What was Zelda 2, the title?
Link's Adventure. Something Link's Adventure.
Okay, so I'm going to say...
The Adventure, yeah.
I'm going to say let's go with Link's Adventure because that's already, I feel like already a game.
Yeah, too close. Okay.
Right? It's too close.
We did it.
I feel like there would be confusion.
We did it, bro.
Did we do it?
We did it. We got it, man.
Boo!
That's the guy. That's the guy.
Cool.
All right. So, question 3. Which Zelda game celebrated its 20th anniversary at the end of April 2020? The titles are Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. 20th anniversary. This is Majora's.
So this would have been this had to have been because Ocarina was I don't know, because was it 2000 that Majora's Mask came out?
Yeah, I remember it being 2000. I'm like positive that
you want to go with that?
I'm like right up there.
All right.
Yeah, okay. I'm feeling it.
All right, let's look at Majora's Mask.
Boom.
Yes, cool.
That is it.
Good call. That's
it.
Together
Thanks,
we will succeed because I wouldn't have guessed that one. That's awesome.
Yep.
Good work.
Together we rise above this challenge. Question 4. Ocarina of Time features 7 sages. What is the name of this strapping fellow? We're looking at a giant Gorgon. Is it Raru? I don't know how you say that, Trev.
Raru.
Goruto. Raru. Goruto. Goro, or Darunia. Oh man, these are hard to say out loud. I've never like spoke these out before.
No.
Oh, dude, I know
don't
this
know.
boy. I know this guy.
Do you?
Yeah, he's from Ocarina of Time. He's the guy that dances. Dancing boy
gets jiggy with it. I don't know. I can't remember. I think is it Gerudo? No, that doesn't sound right. No, it's the one with the D. It's the D. Daruni.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
I think
you're right.
Darunia. No, I'm clicking it. Yep, that's it.
All right. Woo! No, I
got excited. I committed for us, dude.
Hey, dude, you just if you're going off a cliff, we're tied together on this bad boy. So you just jump.
Okay,
I'm ready with you.
Pulling you down.
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
What is the main part of Goron's diet? Rocks, rubies, rats, or rubber plants?
It's rocks. They eat rocks, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
cool. We did it.
It's rocks.
It's
rocks. Okay. Sometimes you second guess. You know, you're like, rubies?
I know. Sometimes like, well, maybe that was like a different show or a game that I was playing. All right. Cool.
Chronologically, according to the in-game universe, which game is the first in the series? The Legend of Zelda, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, or Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword?
Skyward Sword is the first one. I have this book. Yeah. I've read it many times. That is the start. Okay, we nailed it.
That's my guy.
Dude,
we're rolling this. I don't want overconfidence, but so far so good.
Well, I know we're gonna say we're killing it, and then the next one we're gonna mess up.
Then it dies. So
all right, let's take a look at it.
Humility right now. Navi accompanied Link in his adventure in Ocarina of Time, but what's the name of his fairy companions in Majora's Mask? We got Tittle, Tattle, Tail, or Trip. It's Tattle, isn't it?
I think so. The Majora's. So this is the one of the Zelda games I'm not a huge fan of.
Yeah, me either. But Tattle sounds like it.
It's Tattle, dude. It has to be. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Click 2,
3. Boom!
All right, nailed it. Good job.
All right, we're getting into the creep now. We're going to the freak.
Oh, I love this.
Oh, dude. Okay. Which of the following Zelda games has this lovable tingle not appear in it? We got Majora's Mask, The Minish Cap, The Oracle of Ages, and Twilight Princess. Which of the following Zelda game does not have
He's tingle? Not in... Oh, so he's definitely in Minish Cap, if I remember.
I think he is too. I do not know much about those games, though. I don't think he's in Majora's.
Oracle of Ages. He's... I don't know. I don't remember him. Okay, we're going to have to take a leap of faith on this one. I don't know. What would be your guess?
Well, do you have any experience with Oracle? Because I don't.
Yeah, the Game Boy Color game, right? Yeah, so yes, Oracle I played it. It was a long time ago, and I can't remember.
I swear he was in...
I'm going to say, dude, well, he wasn't in Twilight, was he?
Oh, maybe he was. Dude, I thought he was, but he was a weird version. Maybe he was too realistic. Maybe he wouldn't have been in there. Maybe he wasn't in Twilight. Because Ocarina, they keep reusing people, so they could have reused, or not. Sorry, in Majora's, they reused people.
Yeah, but the thing, I guess so. But Majora's was weird too. That was a weird game. That just seems like a good place for a weird character like this. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, I know. This one pisses me off. Did Ocarina have tingle in it?
No, nah. No tingle in Ocarina.
So when does he? So he's definitely not in Majora's then, right? He comes in. He comes in on. Say he comes in on Wind Waker, or maybe he comes in on the Minish Cap and Oracle of Ages, and then he's also in Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. Okay. Does he come after? So I think Majora's.
Okay, let's go for it.
Okay.
Oh, we missed one. It was Twilight Princess.
It was Twilight. Oh. I should have went through because it was too real. It's too realistic.
It's all right. We got this.
Sucks, dude.
We got
this one down. That's on me, Trev. I'm
sorry.
It's
okay.
I did it. I did you dirty, dude.
Yeah, it's all right.
Dirty.
That's all right, buddy.
Question 9. What is the name of Link's talking boat in the Wind Waker?
Ooh, that's the
King.
Okay, go ahead.
King of the Red Lions, right? I mean, if everyone's going with us, it's King of the Blue Fins, King of the Golden Sunset, King of the White Waves. It's Red Lion. So, boom. Loving that one. Know that one way too well. What is the this is the last question. Out of 10, what is the antagonist Ganondorf's last name?
Oh, shoot. I don't know.
Okay,
let's read these.
Agahanim, Dragmire, Grimmore, or Mandrag, or
it's the first one.
Mandrag?
It's Aghanim. I'm pretty sure.
That's what I thought.
It sounds
That's what my heart went with. But Dragmire. But I think you're right. That feels right to me.
Okay, should we click it? Yep. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh, we're wrong. You're right. Dragmire. Fudge.
Oh, Aragnim is a wizard from Link to the Past. Oh,
is that what it is? That's why it sounds familiar.
Yeah, I was like, something sounded familiar. Dang it.
Hey, you know what? I would still say we scored. What did we score?
We got an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. I would say that's a solid B, right? Like we did pretty good. I mean,
yeah. They say so. Our score is you rule. So
man.
We're the coolest.
All right, we'll take it.
So that's that.
I like it. That was fun.
We'll take it. Everyone, let us know how you did on your Zelda stuff. How disappointing were we to you? And did you do better than us? Teach us the ways of Zelda. Yeah, hopefully. All right, Trev. It is now time for 10 questions. This is how it works. One of us knows the game while the other guy guesses the game. The guesser has 10 questions to figure out what the game is. The questions must be yes/no questions. The nice thing about 10 questions is the guesser will know the date and the console that the game was released on. Trev, I have the game. You are the guesser. Are you ready to go?
Dude, I'm so ready, and hopefully I don't screw this up.
I'm going to now pick the game because I had it picked and now I don't have it picked because I forgot.
What does that even mean?
It means let's see.
Oh. All right.
Okay.
We'll see this.
Okay, I got it.
You ready?
1 sec. Let me pull it up so I can give you the deets. All right, this game came out this game released on the Super Nintendo system. And it released on August 27th, 1994 in Japan, and June 5th, 1995.
A couple years after it came out, after the SNES came out.
Yeah,
okay.
So 1995.
10 questions.
And 10 questions. Let her go. Let her rip.
All right. Is this a Nintendo property IP?
It is.
Okay. Is this in the Mario universe?
It is not.
Okay. I'm gonna say, is this a platformer?
It is not.
Ooh, okay. All right. It's not a platformer. It's in the Nintendo universe. 3. I don't. West Side. All right, man. Some pressure. Okay. Is this a racing game?
It is not.
Okay. Is it a fighting game?
It is not. That is 5 questions down.
Dang it.
It is not a racer. It is not a fighting game. It is a Nintendo property, and it is not a Mario game. Question number 6.
Okay. Is this in the okay, wait. No, because we just talked about Zelda, dude. You wouldn't have picked Zelda, you dirty dog. All right, is this a Zelda game?
It is not.
Oh, I knew it. Dang it. Wasted the question. All right. Is it? Oh, dude, this is going to be the one that we lose.
This is a rough one.
It's going to be the one that we lose. Oh, hey, chat, give me a good question. Help a brother out. I'm trying to think of something.
It's hot, dude, but you're in the hot
spot. Is this an RPG?
It is an RPG.
Oh, thank
goodness. You're getting somewhere. 7. Nintendo RPG.
A Nintendo RPG on the Super.
Super, buddy. You got it. You got it, dude.
No, I don't. Are you kidding? There's so many RPGs. Okay.
Fill it out. Nintendo property. Come on.
I'm only thinking of Square.
There's not many.
Square RPGs. Okay, wait. Oh. Did I already guess if it was a Mario character?
Yes, you asked if it was in the Mario universe. It wasn't. Dude, there's not many. You can do this.
Dude, now you say that, I feel like I'm gonna screw this up now. Okay, RPG. What the freak would it be? I hate this so much. I hate this game. Okay. Is it? Oh, does this have a bunch of kids in it?
It does.
Oh, okay. And then I have one more guess before I have to guess the game. Okay,
you do.
Is this? Does the title have the word Earth in it?
It does.
Oh, Earthbound.
Take her home. Earthbound. It is. Trev.
Dude. Sweet. Hey, that was close. Close.
Yeah. Hey, we don't know anything about Zelda, but we get down on those. We get down on those 10 questions.
Well, dude, like I started thinking, I was like, shoot, okay, so this is that the Mario RPG. You know, that's what I was thinking. And then I was like, wait a minute, no. Yeah, you're right. There weren't very many like Nintendo RPGs. Like, I kept thinking of Square. Yeah. Oh, dude, that was a good one. That was fun.
Yeah, man. Good job, dude. Good job. Good jobs all around.
Yeah.
Trev? Thanks for doing the 10 questions. I bow my head to you. Your greatness has proven worthy to be a knight of the round table. Okay. Of the round table. You're welcome.
Sweet.
Nintendo Fight begins now, Trev. This is how this all goes. Nintendo Fight. So Nintendo Fight is a tournament that pits the greatest games in Nintendo history against each other to figure out once and for all, which is the greatest of Nintendo's gaming games, if that makes any sense. The greatest, it doesn't make sense at all. The greatest Nintendo game of all time. That's what we're talking about. What is the greatest Nintendo game of all time? They're fighting it out today. Two challengers. One a heavy hitter. One that in my opinion, is a slugger. And you got that guy. That is Super Mario World. Trevor has Super Mario World today. I have the honor and privilege to have Banjo Kazooie fight one of the greatest platformers of all time. Now,
oh man,
dude, Trev, I want you to know, there it is, baby. Bringing up those graphics. Look at those cute little that plumber and those the weird bear doing his thing,
dude. But for being a weird bear, dude, some really good game. Very, very different.
Legit game. Yeah, legit game. Yeah. So, dude, I want you to know, I'm gonna come in.
Okay.
Say some things that are going to be very controversial, and I don't.
Oh man,
it's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be controversial, huh? Okay, so are you gonna be like dogging on Super Mario?
Dude,
Super Mario World?
Dude, I might be dogging.
Okay,
Mario World, dude. Because I don't know how else to win this guy. I'm gonna play dirty. I'm gonna fight dirty. I'm going against the champ. Okay, Trev. So you
don't get too dirty. Okay.
No, I won't. You present your little game there. How this goes, whoever's victorious must be the best in 4 specific rounds. These rounds are story, visuals, gameplay, and sound. So Trev is going to describe to us why Super Mario World is great in all those ways. I'm going to do the same for Banjo Kazooie, and then we will discuss and debate what actually should be making it through in this tournament. So Trev, you have the floor, sir. I yield to you.
Thanks,
Go
buddy.
for it.
I appreciate it. Okay, so we're talking about one of the greats. We're talking about one of the greatest games of all time, Devin. And this is Super Mario World. This game, 1991, Super Nintendo launches. This game is packed in. And guess what? Mario is already a contender, man. Mario is already well known. All kids want to be Mario. Everybody wants to play as a freaking plumber. What the heck is going on here? But then they had to outdo themselves, and they came in hot with Super Mario World, Dev. This game is phenomenal. Now, I'm going to start with the weak stuff first, and then we're going to get hot, all right? So one of the categories was story. This game, the story is no bueno, man. Like, it is real light on story, but most Mario games are. It's very simple, right? So the difference in this one, they're in Dinosaur Land. That's what it's called, Devin. Dinosaur Land. They couldn't think of anything more creative. Dinosaur Land. But at the very start, you open up and this black box pops up saying, Princess Toadstool is missing again. Imagine that for the billionth time, right? Bowser's most likely the enemy is what it says, and that's about it. Like, it's just really nonchalant about, like, and that's all the story that we get, right?
Yeah.
The rest of it is Mario. He's going through the different lands. He's doing his thing. He's fighting bad boys and bad girls and baddies, and basically gets to the end, right? And what does he do? Fights Bowser. He did it. He fights Bowser. And at the end, he saves the princess. And so Princess Toadstool, Mario, Yoshi, and his friends decide to take a vacation. And that is the story of Super Mario World. Now that we got the crap out of the way, okay?
Beautifully told.
All right. I don't think I could have told that. Like, no. I think that's just like what I have with this game. But what it lacks in story, it makes up in every other category, Devin. So first of all, the gameplay. Gameplay is phenomenal. This is the standard for platforming. And even going back and playing the same game years later, Devin, this is like the level that everybody wants to be at when it comes to platforming. It is so smooth. It has weight behind his jumps. The character, it's fun. It's for instance, what they added, Devin. So they added two main things. They added Yoshi, aka known as T. Yoshisaurus Munchakoopas. Did you know that?
Does he have a full name?
Yeah. So in the Nintendo,
you are blowing my mind right now. He has a full name.
He has a full name. That's like his scientific name. So he came in the U.S. gameplay manual, I think is what it was. Okay. And it talked about how so he's Yoshi, but his actual name is T. Yoshisaurus Munchakoopas. Okay, so that just so we get that out there. So there might be a little bit more lore to this than we think. But so they added Yoshi, which first of all, Yoshi adds such cool gameplay mechanics. So he can walk on pokey things. He allows you to have a second jump. You can jump, and then you straight up just sacrifice Yoshi and jump off of him to reach even higher heights, Devin. Or if you're in a bad way and you're gonna hit that lava or whatever, it's like, dude, you just jump off of him, and it's kind of messed up. But you know what? Yeah. Mario is a man of he's MacGyver pretty much. Like, he will figure a way to live. So anyways, he'll sacrifice his dino pet. Then also the other cool thing with this is depending on the color of shell that Yoshi puts into his mouth, he gains other abilities like shooting fire, stomping the ground, or flying, which is super cool. So it's like almost like a bunch of different abilities in one. Not to mention, he is so charming as a character. Yoshi is adorable, and we talked about this last episode, Deb. Yoshi just brings and just oozes pure joy. So bringing that. Then we get another big ability. So the feather. The feather that gives you a cape. I don't know why, but it gives you a cape and you can fly. So it's very similar to the raccoon, the Tanuki Mario, right?
Yeah, very
similar. But the difference is that he can do this, like, he can stay gliding and do this, like, boop, boop. And then he can dive bomb and pound into the ground. Anyways, it is super fun. It is a blast, especially to pick up speed and then take off. A couple other big things when it came to gameplay in this. They added another mechanic of dropping like your emergency ability, whatever, so you can hold one up in the hopper, and if you get hit, that'll drop. I thought that was a cool added mechanic that you could actually lose that item. You get hit, that drops, it goes away, boom, whatever. The other thing, too, is that they added some really cool characters like the Big Boos, the Bonsai Bills, and just some cool mechanics that way, not to mention the spin jump. So the whole spin jump where you can hit the blocks, and it's just a different type of jump. So it added a little bit of variety, which was really cool to a standard platformer. The other things I really liked too when it came to gameplay was the replayability. So first of all, like, yeah, you could go through the game, beat the game, whatever, but there was so many secrets, and with most Mario games there are secrets, which is cool. And with this there were so many, not to mention a whole star world that had warp stars to different parts throughout the whole land. And then even beyond that, there was a special world that was super crazy difficult. And even at the end of the super world, there is like coins as you run through that says like, you are amazing. I can't remember the exact verbiage, but it was so cool. So it was so fun to go back and try to find out where those secrets are, because sometimes you could see like there's clearly something over there, and you had to figure it out and figure out a different path or a different alternative way. Also, you fight the Koopalings, which is super fun, and it added a nice variety to fighting the different bosses and things like that. But as far as gameplay, that's kind of what I think Phil with gameplay is. It is just so fun. They added a bunch of really great stuff. Now, nothing like crazy, mind-blowingly new, but being able to take it to the next level as far as just polish and being like, man, this game is just so good. Which brings me, Devin, to the other thing, the visuals. Okay, so they introduced Mode 7. Yeah, so they had Mode 7, which allowed like rotating and scaling of images. So you'd have like backgrounds that like you'd hit a bad guy, like the boss, and you'd spin in the background and do some crazy stuff. So that just looked real dope. And then they allowed to have large enemies. So at this point, most enemies weren't crazy big, but in this game, you fight these huge enemies at times, which is super cool. The visuals on it, I really like that it had foreground and background layers too, which added a sense of depth to an old platforming game, which is so freaking cool. We had in our Facebook group replayability. Yeah, it is so good that way. And then also, I think for me, when it came to visuals, had a real clean design, which I really liked. But I think one of the things visually at the very end is when you beat the game, you and Princess Toadstool's riding on Yoshi, and you have a bunch of eggs behind you, just kind of hopping along while this amazing music plays, and you're going through all the different areas of the game, and it just has this moment of just kind of like emotion, like I did it, and I get to explore this whole land, and it just reminds you of how beautiful this game is, which leads me to music. The music done by Koji Kondo, so good. It brings pure joy. It brings happiness. The whole thing is so incredible, and something that I love about a soundtrack, Devin, is taking the same song and tweaking it a little bit depending on what level you're in or what environment you're in. And this, I feel like he does it perfectly, because each area, even the ghost house, they have that same music, but it's tweaked way differently. It's slowed down, and it makes you know that you're playing the same Mario game, but just gives a different atmosphere and feeling to it. The other thing I love is when you jump on Yoshi, you always get Yoshi's music when you jump on him. No matter what level you jump on him, you get the same music. And it reminded me very Final Fantasy style of when you jump on a chocobo, there's certain music that you get when you ride a chocobo. And I just thought it was so cool because it adds this energy and this excitement when you get Yoshi. Also, I just feel like the melodies between each level, they're kind of the same, but they add a lot of variety that really ties in the levels. Especially, like, one of my favorites is the underground music. It just has this the sound of almost like this cave is dripping and wet, and there's something to it, and it is just so cool. So please go listen to this music. Devin, put this into the podcast. It's fantastic. Incredible music. Which then leads me to just kind of my overall thoughts, Devin. I think this game is fabulous, fantastic. There's no way it can't move forward in this fight. I'm sorry, because this game is beautiful. It stands the test of time. It's one I want to go back to, and I never want to go back to Banjo Kazooie. I know that's a hate crime. I just don't like it.
All right, dude.
All right.
Beautifully told.
Let me.
I love when you bring the history and stuff.
Cue you up, buddy. Let me cue you up for some banjo.
Death battle.
Mm-hmm. All right. Banjo.
Drinking the drink. Things are about to get raw.
Thanks for giving me the easy one, by the way.
Yeah, dude. I thought so. I thought that at first, but I'm really gonna give Banjo a try here. So, Banjo Kazooie. story-wise, it's gonna be out Mario World. It already has. Basically, so Mario World, dude, you hit a block, and then your story begins. This actually has full cutscenes at the beginning. You meet the main villain, which is a Switch that is basically wants to be the most prettiest person in the land. We've all heard this story before. It's nothing new, but it's better than Mario. Wants to be the prettiest in the land, goes out, asks her cauldron which one is the prettiest, and it's actually Banjo's sister, Tui? Yeah, Tui, I think. And goes out there and steals Tui, and so Banjo wakes up after his sweet slumber and realizes, oh, his sister's gone, so he goes out to save his sister from the witch before she sucks out the beauty from Tui, his sister. And that's it. That's the story. And then you beat the witch and happy days and all that stuff. It's all good. It is, as far as story goes, no competition in my opinion. I realize that it's not a great story. I realize it's a story that has been told before. But there are cutscenes in this game. Cutscenes in 64 land weren't like a huge deal. It wasn't like the PlayStation. PlayStation had the big movies, the Final Fantasy stuff.
Right.
Cutscenes in the Nintendo 64, not very good. Many of them was basically gameplay. I think this one they do a pretty decent job with it. So I played this game to get into the mood, dude. I dip my toes in Mario World, and I dip my toes in this, just to give me a little flavor of how these games feel right now. I do think, as far as story, that one's a win. The next one, visuals. This is a beautiful Nintendo 64 game. Rare is a company, especially at this time. This is Rare at the top. Rare is the developer, if you guys don't know. Rare is at the top of their game right now in the Nintendo 64. This is where everything is going grand for them, dude. They make so many bangers right now. You got Jet Force Gemini, you got Blast Corps, you got 007, you got Perfect Dark, you got Banjo Kazooie, you got Banjo Tooie. I mean, like, these are the games that define what the Nintendo 64 is at this time. And there is no other developer. I would say even Nintendo is having a hard time competing with what they're putting out visually. They just know the 64 up and down, and you can see it right here with Banjo Kazooie. Yeah. There is just the textures that they're using here and the quality. I would say this looks better than Super Mario 64. So I'm going to say things that people are not going to like. I think this looks better, in my opinion, than Super Mario 64 as far as textures, as far as everything else.
Totally.
The color, the vibrancy is way higher than Mario 64. So as a 64 game, this is one of the best looking ones, in my opinion. And Rare is the top of their game here. So with what they have, this is the best. Same with Super Mario World. I mean, I realize that is a beautiful game. And I think visually I can't compete with a 2D game, especially one that I wholeheartedly love. World has one of the best Mario looks to me. I think it beats out a lot of the games. I don't know if it's I used to think it was better than 3, but sometimes I get a nostalgia feeling for that 3.
Right, absolutely.
But World is very pretty, very clean look in the 16-bit era, dude. That is an amazing looking game. But as far as 64 games go, dude, this is tops. This is high quality stuff. It looks amazing.
Heck yeah, dude. Do you see that water?
Dude, look
the water physics in there, dude.
Look at them waves. It's so cute. We're watching Banjo right now. Look at those jiggies, dude. Those jiggies right there. Rotating. Good stuff. So visually, as far as 64 can put out, this is one of the better looking ones for sure. This is where I'm going to have to beat you down and just pummel you to death. Just bloody, baby. Gameplay, baby. Gameplay.
We'll see. You spin it, dude, and then we'll review it at the end, man.
So for me, World is not great. And I'll tell you why. Hold on. Let me tell you why.
What?
Here, Trev, just play it again. Play it again, and you will realize how easy this game is. and not in a good way, like in a lazy way, like a lazy way. Let me tell you something about game design. Half-Life 2, you know why the gravity gun is really cool? Because at the very end with that gravity gun, what it does is amazing. It blows everything out of the way. And it leads to that. It leads to that point. Yoshi, he's given to you. You do nothing to earn Yoshi. You do nothing to earn Yoshi. Yoshi is a creature to be earned. A creature to be harnessed, dude. You don't just give Yoshi. You just don't give Yoshi. That's trash.
So you're saying there should have been a backstory where you're out like capturing a Yoshi?
No, dude.
What do you mean?
It's not a story. Yoshi should be something that you earn. It should be later in the game. You should not be starting off with Yoshi. You know why? Because Yoshi is kitty land. It's baby mode. As soon as you're on Yoshi, everything that makes Mario good goes out the window. It goes out the window. The jumping is not as good. The jumping is floatier and easier. Like you said, you can jump off Yoshi and let him die, and he's just an extra life to just let die. And he's essentially amazing in Yoshi's Island. He's not good in this game. He's a mechanic that is just not good in this game. He makes
I know you have to say these things because you're rooting for Banjo.
Dude, I'm being honest right now. Play it again and realize how bad Yoshi is.
We played it recently as a family. Dude, it's so good. There's something so fun and switching it up when you jump on on Luigi. Oh my gosh, I can't even say the words Yoshi. When you jump on Yoshi, there's something like there's a different feel to it. Like you now have different mechanics where you can eat things. Like I find it so fun. I find it fun.
Eating things is another thing. They're miles away from your tongue. You don't even have to worry about, dude, they're so far away you don't have to worry about it. Bad guys are not a threat.
I will admit, yes.
Nothing is a threat.
And
if you get hit, Yoshi runs off and then you jump on him. It is so easy. He is baby mode. He deserves to be in the end of the game when challenge is actually there. He's not a beginning character. He is not a beginning character. Yoshi hasn't been in the beginning of a Mario game forever. Because people realize he makes it too easy, dude. Also, this game is too easy. This game is way too easy. When you go around dude, I got hurt, turned into Small Mario, and a bush throws me a mushroom. Just throws me a mushroom. Hey, it seems like you need this. Just bushes throwing mushrooms, dude. There's nothing to it. There's nothing to it. Dude, they leave everything that Mario Bros. 3 gave. The preciseness of the controls of Mario Brothers 3 is way better. Way better.
So I agree.
Floaty,
I'm with you.
Way too floaty.
Oh, it's not floaty.
Well,
dude.
not float. Okay, it's not floaty, but it's not precise, dude. I can't hit my jumps the same.
No.
Mario Maker has better precision. Dude, yes. Mario Maker's version of World
highly
has better precision than World in this. Let's talk about Banjo Kazooie though. Kazooie, I think, is a better character than Yoshi. Here's why. Yoshi, more iconic. I think Yoshi does eventually get better than Kazooie in iconicness. I'm not saying Kazooie is better in iconic at all. I think he's a better character. If you read the dialogue and stuff in this game, it's actually kind of sassy, kind of fun.
Yeah, it is.
Kazooie's a very sassy, kind of cool character. She's a chick. There's not a lot of chicks during this time in video games. So it's cool to have this sassy chick on your back that's freaking doing all kinds of cool stuff. The actions that Kazooie has are really cool. Shooting eggs. The movement of carrying Banjo
is so ridiculous,
so great. And here's why Kazooie's better than Yoshi. Okay. Yoshi makes the game, with Yoshi in Mario World, the game is worse. With Kazooie and Banjo, if Banjo was by himself, this would be a bad game. When Kazooie is brought with Banjo, it's a good game. You know why? Kazooie speeds up the game, adds new actions and new abilities that weren't there before. Banjo and Kazooie actually together is way better than Mario and Yoshi together. That's the truth. That's the truth.
What is happening, Devin?
Play them together. Play them together.
You'll see.
Play them back to back. I thought the same thing until I just played it back to back. I thought the same thing.
There's no way. There's no way, you monster. You a monster.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
Sorry.
Oh, I feel like I'm taking a beating right now. I feel sore.
So
I didn't go and attack your game, Devin.
I have to.
Next time I'm coming in hot.
Hey, you have the best game. I have to fight for this. I'm going against a champion here. I'm the underdog, dude. So gameplay, I think the mechanics here are interesting. How they're actually played out. You actually learn things bit by bit, which is very interesting. Mario games, you usually have all your abilities right up front. They do add in, the power abilities and stuff later, but your abilities as far as jumping, all that stuff, kind of piecemealed, which is kind of interesting, a way to go about it. I think the collectathon stuff is actually pretty decent in this game. This is a collectathon game. It is definitely
too much.
No, dude, it's not that much.
No, it's too much.
Banjo-Tooie.
Is that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Because I remember hating how many different collectibles there were.
Yeah, there's like 5. There's like 5 different collectibles, so it's not like blowing your mind. Okay. It's like 5 different kinds of things. It is collectathon, but I think
right now, we're watching it, and we just watched him collect 5 different things.
Different items. Yeah,
and
but those are the 5 different items.
Okay, you got no more than that.
No, yeah, you got your skulls, you got your little honeycombs. It's not that much. It's not as much as everyone thinks it is. I think so. I got to put Mario 64 in here. I think this does things better than Mario 64. I think visually it's better. I think the gameplay is a little more tighter. The camera controls are way better. This game came out 2 years later. Not to say Mario 64 is a more important game than Banjo, but I think this is a better game, which is high praise. Which is high praise. Really, that's better than Mario 64 in gameplay. So, in my opinion, gameplay, Banjo does a lot better than World, and I think it's up there. I think it's better than 64 in some ways. Last is sound. I think the music here is perfect for what the game is. Banjo and Kazooie are a bumbling duo. The game, the
bumbling
sound,
idiots. Is that what you're trying to say?
Okay. But there's like Kazooie's the smarter one, but you got Banjo, who's this kind of dumb, bumbly, kind of happy-go-lucky guy. Yeah, and the music has this kind of boom, 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 boom kind of sound. And just like how you like your music, where you go to different places and it kind of switches to that sound. This game does it seamlessly through the gameplay. So in the witch's lair, when you go to, so she has a main theme, and when you go to like the snow level, then it becomes like a more snowy theme of that thing, just by going seamlessly into these different sections. So the music plays with these themes that go throughout the game. Is it better than the World? I mean, it has. I don't think it is, but World builds off a lot of old Mario games, like you said. There's a lot of themes that aren't new.
Dude, there's so many that are probably better than even 3 as far as music.
Oh, yeah, music I think is better.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's better. I don't think it's worse, but they do borrow a lot from old themes. Is all I'm saying.
Gotcha.
I think it's the better version. I think it's the better version for sure. But this guy, the guy who composed this, he's done ukulele, and a whole bunch of stuff. He's well-known composer, does really great work. So this is not bad music at all. I think in general, there's a lot of great songs in here. I think it can be maybe a little annoying to some, the bumbliness of it all, but there are some really good bangers in here, and I don't know. Personally, I like the music. I enjoy it. Is it better than the World? I don't know, but that's that. So Banjo Kazooie, my final thoughts. It's a better game than Mario World. Thank you. It's been good. Now it's
okay. Let's take it category by category and give out points, dude.
Okay.
Oh, okay, which one are we starting with? Let's start with, the non-confrontational one, story.
So story goes
Banjo wins, because, Mario is very lackluster in the story department. I agree. So, let's
go. Should we go second, sound? I'm fine with giving that to World.
Yeah, sound. World, it has to win sound. The music is so... I hear that and I smile, I get excited and happy. I hear it and I know exactly what levels it came from. I can see it in my head. It is incredible. Now, you're right. Banjo does have some really cool music. I agree. I did listen to a bunch from the soundtrack and it is awesome. Rare does a really good job with that type of stuff. I just don't think it beats out World.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think the music, yeah, there it is.
All right, so we got 1-1.
Okay, so graphics is a weird. I mean, graphics.
It's weird, kind of like pitting these against each other in like the graphics and gameplay because they're very different games. But the thing is that that's what we're doing right now, right?
Yeah.
So graphics, I just feel like Banjo looks cool for what it is.
Yeah.
But the thing is like everything about World is just like so polished and looks so good, and the little animations are so silly. And not to mention, Devin, just the part where you start and you're in that little like hut tree thing, whatever it is, and the little details of like the little pixelated birds up top hopping up and down, and it's just cute and awesome. Like I feel like visually it is so appealing, and
it is visually stunning. Like the visuals are really cool. However, I feel like it's pieced together a little bit. Does that make sense? Like things like you'll just like pipes are like kind of floating sometimes, and like there's parts that it just doesn't seem like it connects as a world. Like if I was looking at Mario, I don't like, it's not like Kazooie where this is like these are pipes that lead into things that like go out to things. Like it just doesn't.
They're pipes with 6 sides, Devin.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at the 64. What can I do? You know, I can't. Like,
I know. I just think that, like, so are we judging it as like of its time? Because of its time, Banjo is obviously like more advanced and cool. But the thing is like that shouldn't be a knock against the Super Nintendo, because like, dude, like it can only do so much. So it's we can't pit these games against each other if that's how we're gonna look at it. Because then we're gonna say the Switch games win.
Yeah, you're right. So here's the deal. So it's gonna win. Okay, World's gonna win if that's the case. But this is what I want you to tell me. Why is World better gameplay?
I find it more fun. I love platformers. I think the little moments of just like creativity in each level, I think are so charming and cool. And I love that they're just these bite-sized levels like a normal Mario game. I don't like having to spend 45 minutes running around this terrible looking game, like, because it really does look like trash now. When we look back at Banjo, it doesn't look good. I do not want to go and enjoy that game. Like, even like the frame rate, you see the spinning little music notes like running at like 10 frames a second. It's terrible.
It's great.
No, I don't want to be in that world. It is weird. Yeah. It doesn't make sense. Like, we just saw this like weird robot thing. I just don't want to be there. And Mario, everything about Mario, the gameplay, just like as far it's just charming and fun to be in. And I don't feel that.
I'm fine with this. I'm fine with World going on. I just want you to take some time. Look at World. Look at World without like those rose tinted glasses.
Tinted glasses, right?
Go play Banjo. I think you'll like the first level of Banjo. It's quick.
You think so?
Yeah, it's quick. Once you get through the tutorial, I think you'll actually like the first level of Banjo. Dude, and you get to change, and in the gameplay you get to change into cool like animals and stuff. A walrus, a freaking ant. They all have special abilities. The crocodile.
I guess so.
Mama
You're
Jumbo
right.
Or whatever. Come on.
Oh, I don't know, Devin. Like, if you want to really push for Banjo in gameplay, you let me know. But I really feel like a lot of people are going to be against you in this. Like, people love the way that Super plays. World plays. Like, it really is a great gameplay. Like, I don't know where you're coming from.
I used to be there, but something switched in me today. Something switched in me. I had a revelation. I hated Banjo. I hated this game.
Are you sick? Are you all right?
I think I feel okay. Does the virus come? Anyways, dude, I think whatever the case is, World wins. So it is what it is.
All right.
World wins. That's it. Banjo, you tried. I tried for you, man. Visuals.
So it won. So Banjo won story, and that's it.
Yeah.
I do feel kind of bad about that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
I kind of feel bad about it, but I really think that World needs to go through.
Yeah, World's a great game. It's not going to win against 3.
All right, so a couple things here.
Come together, I'm saying 3 and World, 3 is going to beat it.
So we had someone in our Facebook chat. We had Cameron, the Cam. So he had this to say. Kazooie does win as a better character and actually does add to the story, whereas Yoshi doesn't add to the story in Mario World. So, you know what? I agree, except for just Yoshi's cute. Come on now. Jeez. Yeah, so I mean, like, there's some good things here. Kazooie's great. I think Kazooie's a cooler character than Banjo. I think he's a stupid bear. This is the outfit I see him. Anyways, all right. So that, my friends, is battle. The Nintendo battle. We're let's see, Nintendo Fight. We're moving.
Yep, Nintendo Fight goes forward into the next round. We got some heavy hitters coming on the next one. It's going to be a rough one. I can't remember who it was, but it was like it was Super Metroid and something else.
Devin, are we gonna like hate each other after this?
Oh, dude, I hope not.
Like,
listen, I'm a World fan. I loved World, but just something changed in me. I don't know. Something changed.
Something happened.
So Trev,
oh man, jeez, that was crazy. I don't know how I felt about that.
I tried my best. Dude,
you did good. Honestly, you had me shaking in my boots, Dev.
World was rough to beat. I can't go against that, dude. Okay, especially with Banjo, dude. I can't fight, but I tried my best. All right, that was it with Nintendo Fight. Everyone, thanks Cameron for the comments. All the comments out there, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Trev, let's go into Console Wars. Let me pull up a timer real quick, and then we will move along. That took a while, man.
It did.
How long was I talking?
I don't know. Felt like forever. Just kidding.
Some critical things, huh?
No kidding.
All right, dude. 5 minutes on the clock. So this is Console Wars 9th generation. This is where Trev and I break down the latest news from Xbox and PlayStation within 5 minutes. We are a Nintendo show after all, so we are only allowing 5 minutes. Trev, the timer is ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go. And go. So we got our first glimpse of PS4 graphics with a demo.
PS5.
PS5. Why I wrote down 4. What a dummy. This is on the time. PS5 graphics with demo that revealed Epic's Unreal Engine 5. How do we feel about the future of gaming graphics? Do we think did this please you greatly? Do you love
my gosh. I know we don't have a lot of time, but I'm gonna tell a story real quick. Devin, I watched this and was moved. Like I watched, so just watching this and seeing the lighting and seeing just the interaction of the character. So if those of you that haven't watched it, go watch this. This is just like a demo of what the new Unreal Engine can potentially do, and it was beautiful. The lighting, just the textures, billions of triangles, by the way. I don't know if you saw that, Devin. So many triangles.
All the triangles. Doritos up in this joint.
Yeah, exactly. They used all the tortilla chips. But I was so moved. I watched that and honestly got the chills and just like, wow, this is what video games can potentially be. I went and gathered my whole family. I got my whole family together and I was like, hey, sit down. We need to watch this as a family because like I'm like, this is the potential of what this can be. Now, again, it's a demo, so we'll see what happens with the actual gameplay. But we watched that, and my kids, even my wife that doesn't like video games very much, she was even like, "That's incredible!" Like it just felt so immersive and pulled you in by the way that the character interacts with the environment and the amount of like just detail in every scene was just so cool, Devin. Now a lot of this, it's all hype. It's all, obviously we'll see what really happens, but from that hype, I was so excited. I don't know. What do you think, Dev?
Dude, it looks great. Looks really good. Like you said, the hype is what worries me, I guess, because so the demos that they showed before, I think they went above and beyond those old demos. This one, I wonder if they'll get there too. I assume they will by the end of the consoles generation. Sure. But I am worried about the 2 years before, because this comes out in 2021.
The engine, not that game.
The engine. Sorry, the engine. So we will not see games using this till then, and then when that point happens, we might have a couple years of development, maybe even more, so 2 to 3 years. So we're out there for this engine to be showing up. So that kind of worries me. It kind of worries me that we're going to be in this kind of gray zone of like, we're still on Unreal Engine 4 over here on the Xbox One, and we also have the PS4 and the PS5 are running on the same thing. So we have this kind of gray of it's kind of looks good, but not so much great.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm worried about
you got to
that.
remember that's just one game engine. There could be others that are like ready to go where developers are actually using them. They just haven't advertised it, to the public. So, and plus, like with what they have out there right now is so beautiful and crazy what they can do with it. Good, yeah. I still think that extra horsepower can make a difference.
Yeah, and while PlayStation has PlayStation usually doesn't really use Unreal for their own stuff. I think they maybe used it for Days Gone, but for the rest, I think it was just like they used their own engines, so they probably already have things that are up there already. Sure. Visually it looks outstanding. Who knows what happens when you put AI into this or all that other stuff or multiple characters, but just seeing the environments, the rocks, the lighting is intense. It's just photorealistic. I like that it makes it easier for developers. That's really cool.
Sure.
Just like you can get your art really. It seems for artists, this is a real movement for them. So that's really cool. Development, I'm sure there's a lot of aspects where you're still have to make AI work in a certain way. But even there, they said there was improvements. So, dude, that game looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's a cool demo. I love getting hyped. I love seeing like the potential, and I always have to remember that hey, this most likely isn't going to happen because like they obviously want to wow us, but like I am very much one that loves to just love things and get excited to see them, and so like I'm all in. But that is how you reveal potential of a new console. Xbox's thing, that we talked about last week was such a letdown because it just nothing looked fantastic and incredible. It was just kind of a letdown. And this is how you show a new console. I feel like this was the right move for PlayStation. Xbox needs to show something big, like something cool.
Because I mean, it's Epic's thing, so they'll be showing on Xbox.
Oh,
it's not a PlayStation. It's thing,
not.
But that name, that title, saying, "Hey, we partnered with Epic." Yep. That was a good choice. Xbox should have led with like, this is what next gen graphics in a game looks like. They should have had one game that was like, here's our thing that's like, whoa, that's blowing our minds. And that's it, Trev.
Okay, that's
timer done, dude.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, dude, I was in the middle of work when that was going on, like that whole thing. And Cameron actually texted me. He's like, dude, did you see that? And I'm like, see what? Anyways, he sent me the link, so I'm gonna give him the shout out there. He helped me find it. He helped me find that glory.
Dude, Cameron, you're taking us home, baby. Giving us all that love. Trev, let's do a few fan questions. Questions.
That's it.
A few fan questions. That's the word. Let's see. Let's start with. So Met5666 asks, I have to know, is the Samus scene at the end of Paper Mario trailer a tease of a Metroid game coming this year, or is it just a fun joke? What do you think, Trev?
I feel people
are
I know
their heads are in the cloud.
And mine started doing that too, because you see like, just the little helmet, the little Samus Metroid helmet thing. And I feel like they are teasing something. Because obviously we know there's a Metroid game in the works, but I feel like there was like a reason. Because like what was the point? Was it just to be silly? I don't think so. It felt like there was some kind of purpose there, and I think it was a little tease. I don't know. That's my opinion, because like I wouldn't have put that in there because I'm like, that's kind of like distracting from our game a little bit, because now people are thinking of a different property. So I'm like, I think that's like a little tease.
It could be. I'm a movie guy. I know how trailers work because that's just how my brain works.
Sure.
So when you see a trailer, usually, especially with like kids trailers and stuff, you'll see the full trailer, and then there's like this little splash kind of screen thing where it's a funny joke at the end.
Sure.
And I feel like that. I mean, and that's it. And that's how they end the trailer. So I'm feeling like Nintendo took a hint from trailers, being like, okay, here's the whole trailer, and then we give you this random thing at the end. That happens in movie trailers all the time, especially children's ones. There's always like this little bit of something, especially, and it's usually a joke. It's like usually like a joke at the end. So that's my thing, but that's not to say there's no Metroid games. I assume that there is a Metroid game. There's been rumors of the 2D one. I assume that it's there. So I don't know if they're hinting at anything, or if it's just a coincidence, if that does happen to come and it's just how it worked out. And the guy who makes Paper Mario, I'm pretty sure he has something to do with Super Metroid or Metroid. Sure. So, anyways,
you know what? Screw you, Nintendo, for playing mind games with me.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. Nintendo, man, like, everything. Like we're connected to everything, baby. It's like give me some of that juice. Like everything. Like everything is something.
I got to go back and watch that again and like pixel count everything. See if I can see a reflection in the helmet that it has a release date.
Is that a Prime 4?
Yeah,
that's exactly. A Prime 4 logo in his eyes.
That's awesome.
Nemo asks, Mario Odyssey has a 97 on Metacritic. Am I the only one that thinks Odyssey is overrated? Do you think the game is missing something like I do? That's Mimo, not me saying that. Trev, overrated? 97. So I looked at all the other Mario games. This is
almost
up there
perfect.
with Galaxy.
Yeah,
it's up there with Galaxy, which is 97s, and it's up there, and it's better than 64, which is 94. So that's interesting.
It'd be funny.
We didn't put
64.
64, 94. Yeah. Did I say 64?
No, you're good. 94. I just was thinking out loud.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
We didn't put Odyssey in our Nintendo fight. I think it's a great game. I think it's a great game, but I do feel like there might be something missing in it. I just don't know what.
I feel like there's some kind of soul or spirit or something to it because that's missing. Because I loved the game, and like that whole moment in New Donk City where you're almost playing, Donk. I mean, like, is that spoiler? I don't know. Amazing moment in New Donk City. Like there was these moments that were just really cool. Like they were really impressive and neat and awesome. The game's beautiful and it controls so well. Like it is a great game, but there's something about it that I don't know why. I maybe it's like the overworld. There's no like big map overworld. The fact that you're getting a spaceship and bouncing around, like there's something about like Mario 64 where you're traveling inside this castle and you're finding the different maps or like through pictures, and it's all this like cohesive one place. And this felt very all over the place because you just jump in a ship and you fly over, and maybe that's what's missing.
Could be that. It does feel like, so I was playing Banjo and it feels like Banjo, it took a lot from Banjo, which is to mean that 64 felt like a Mario game because it had levels. It was the same level, but you kind of, the way that they did the stars and they kicked you out of it kind of made it feel like you were going back into a level over and over again. Banjo takes the thing where you can complete the whole area all at once. So it kind of has that kind of feel. I think Odyssey has more soul. I think they put a lot of heart in it. Like just the look of it, the brightness, like having the ability, dude, it's like Banjo in a lot of ways. I mean, like even the like becoming different items and stuff, like being like things. Anyways, that's just because
maybe Banjo. That's why I don't like it and you like it.
Because I don't.
No,
hate
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I do like Odyssey, so I don't know, but I do feel like something's different.
Too many stars, maybe. It's too much. Like it's too easy.
Yeah,
that's my thing.
Maybe that's it.
Because like you just have to. Like there's stars just sitting out
that you just ground pound on a spot and a star pop or a moon pops out of it.
I think like the mental ability of platforming and stuff, like there's not like as much challenge as I feel like there should be in that game, where 64 had a little bit of challenge. Like you died in 64 a lot. In Odyssey, you didn't die that much.
Yeah, that's true.
Could be that. I don't know. They had their heart in it. It feels a little off. You're right.
Let us know what you guys think, though. Like, if you guys got any opinions, like if you think this is overrated, dude, hit us up. Let us know, because I'm curious on what everybody thinks, because that is an incredible score, and that thing got crazy reviews, and I agree, it's great, but I just don't know if I would say it's almost near,
near like
amazing or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So that is that. Thanks everyone for the questions. We appreciate it as always. Let's do a few new releases this week, Trev. We got Hatsune Miku Project Diva Mega Mix. This is a very popular PlayStation rhythm game, Japanese rhythm game. I played the demo. It's really hard.
Dope.
I've been desperate for rhythm because I just want to play Guitar Hero, but I don't have it in my house. So I'm playing that.
Nice. I like it.
If you want that, it's a little overpriced in my opinion. It's like $40.
Oh shoot,
it's too much. Wonderful 101 comes out, also a cheaper price right now, which is I can't remember how much it's going to be. Might be also 40. But Wonderful 101 is coming out. So that's kind of fun. That's a pretty cool game. A Wii U port again, but this is not being done by Nintendo. Being done by I can't remember. platinum. Then we got wonderful. Then we got What the Golf. I've never played this, but heard a lot of good.
Awesome. I've heard so many good things about it.
Yeah.
It's just and it's like a goofy golf game. Like you start off playing golf, but then you start turning into like, oh, we're hitting soccer balls, and then like, okay, now we have a horse. It just seems crazy, silly. But people, I guess didn't it come out on like iPhones on their
I think it was like
Apple Arcade or whatever. I don't know. This looks pretty neat.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it a go.
I'm gonna give it a go too. I love golf games that aren't about golf, or the more goofy, the better. So I'm a big fan of that. Ion Fury, which is it's a first-person shooter that is the visuals of like a Doom or a Duke Nukem, more like Duke Nukem. So, but it's like a chick. So it's a chick version of Duke Nukem, basically. Got some decent reviews, average reviews. So if you're into that kind of style or that gameplay, that's out. So those are all pretty decent games. 4 good games to go check out this week. Let's see, Trev.
Next week's the big one, Dev. Next week we got a bunch of stuff dropping.
Dude, I know. That's the monster, dude.
I'm excited. Well, 2K's birthday, and then we also get like an amazing RPG, a remake. So
got a remake RPG coming in. All right, dude. Recommendations, Trev. Let's get into it. This is our final recommendations, where we give something awesome to check out, video games or otherwise. Trev, what is your final recommendation for the show?
Absolutely. So lately, a lot of my recommendations have been about being stuck at home, being locked in, not being able to get out there with everybody else. Here's another one. Maybe I'm having some feelings or something that I need to express. Maybe that's my therapy right now. So one of my favorite kind of pop punk bands, MXPX, they put out a single, and it is a cool song called Worries. Go check it out. And it's cool because it's about like this world that's burning, it's falling apart, man. Like, it's just like, there's just so much craziness going on right now. But it has a really cool positive message. I like it. Go check it out. I love this song, and it's just a good song too. It's fun. It's very like, I just want to jump up and down to it, man. Like, it's good. So go check out some MXPX Worries on your music player of preference, and enjoy some good pop punk love, man.
Dude, I'm gonna check it out. I've been having a hankering for some pop punk lately, so gotta go taste. I'm gonna give it a try. My recommendation, Trev, is stick with your talents. I when I was in middle school, I played the clarinet. I was in band. I was one of those guys. And dude, I was all right with it. I bought a clarinet on Amazon like a year or so ago, and I just kind of I like played a little bit on it, and I was like, man, I can't get anything to play. And then I played it recently again because I found my old clarinet book that had all my sweet tunes in it. Like, I had my Star Wars music and like everything from like the 2000s, like your Pirates and all that good stuff. All this good clarinet music. Dude, and I actually can play it, and I can remember that stuff. So stick with your talents, keep it up, because dude, I could be like out there in the world playing some sweet clarinet tunes, but I'm still in my middle school era grade. Anyways, so stick with your talents. It's pretty fun to go back to them, especially like feeling like guitar, all the stuff that I like to do. Just stick with those things that you enjoy. I think it really pays off in the end. So that is it, everyone. That is the Nintendo show. We made it. So make sure you visit our website at nintendoshow.com. You can go to our Facebook group. You can do all this Facebook Live stuff there, comments, all that good stuff right there. We have a great community, so be sure to join that. You can follow us on at Nintendo Show Pod on Twitter. Remember to like and share us and rate us on podcast service of your choice, and share, baby. And leave us a review on iTunes. And that will help out a lot. And that is another one done, episode 33. Thanks everyone for watching us here live. We appreciate it. And even after live, tell us what you would like to see from us visually. If there's anything you would like us to improve, we'll try to do our best. And same with the audio stuff. We are here for you. This is your show as much as it's ours. And that's it. Bye.